But okay. But for getting on for the first time, I'm using a bucket because I'm short. The first step would be I'd move the bucket. Head up, Chan. Move the bucket. I'd tap and watch how he is. Slap the stirrup. Move it around. Shake it. Jump up and down. We do this to both sides, but boy. I want him to stand here nice. Since he's been moving, I get down. Good boy. Praise him for standing still. Every time I get on, I'm going to put a little weight in the stirrup. Good boy. I'm going to do this 3 times. Good boy. Well, I'm going to do it as many times as he's comfortable with. When he's comfortable and stand still, I'm going to move him to the other side. And I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay? Now you want to have your reins gathered up. Good boy. I'm going to put my foot in the stirrup. Little weight in it. Good boy. I'm shaking the saddle some. When I don't have my foot in the stirrup, I'll shake it a little bit and praise him. The last thing you want is a horse to spook when you get on, and you have to adjust yourself on the saddle. Okay, good boy. So that's the first step. Because he's standing good still now, I'm being good. I'm going to take him for a little walk to tell him he did a good job. I'm letting him walk because I don't want him to have to stand there because he was moving around some at the beginning. I don't want to test him to failure. I don't want to make him stand there so long that he is going to move on his own, and then I'm going to have to punish him. Not punish him, but I'm going to have to correct him. Good boy. So my next step, good boy. I'm going to wiggle, put a little weight in it. Pop. Good boy. He's okay, so I'm going to go halfway up. I'm going to put one hand on the horn, the other hand on the back of the saddle. The hand on the back of the saddle is going to come down and pet and move the saddle. Then I'm going to come back down and say, good boy. Now this step you do twice on each side. So I'm going to go back up again. I'm going to put weight, bounce a little bit, go halfway up. One hand on the horn, other hand on the back. This hand comes down, cuts through. You're watching your ears and your back legs. You're moving the stirrup some. Take your foot out and slide down. Good boy. So I'm going to move to the other side. You always teach both sides of the horse. I use a bucket because I am short. Plus, it is better for the horse's back. You're putting less strain on it. And it's more comfortable for them. Good boy. Oh. Good boy. He moved there, so I did not go halfway up. I get down. I kept my foot in the stirrup until he stood, and then I put it out. That tells him when I take it out when he stood still, that means he did the job. So I'm going to shake, go halfway up, hand on stirrup, and reach down, pet. Good boy. Take my foot out and slide down. when you slide down, make sure you don't fall on your bucket. It hurts. So I'm going to do it one more time. Now he's already been ridden some, so he's been through all this. So I wouldn't have to do it as many times, but to show you, I'm going to go through the whole thing. Good boy. So I'm going to take him for a nice walk because he did a good job. Come on, boy. And I'm not out in the middle of the rain. Now the next step, if you think you gotta be 80% sure if the horse is ready for you to sit on his back, this is your next step. If you're not, go back and do some groundwork and stuff and do some more of the mounting steps before you get on. But the next step is I'm gonna wiggle, go halfway up, bring my leg over, land nice and gently, sit here for a second, pet him, and say, good boy. And I'm going to get right back on. That was my first ride. For a first horse that you've ever gone on, that's your first ride. You praise him and say, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. And then your next step, you get back on. Now you always want to sit nice and gentle. Okay, if you have somebody in the ring with you, like Sarah, you can ask them to get your other stirrup for you.
You need that? Okay.
Yeah. So that, because they're not used to you leaning over yet, so when they get it, you kind of lean over a little bit.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, a horse that you get on for the first time does not know its leg cues. So you have to use your reins to get them to move. So I'm going to use my reins and just pull his head over. I don't care what he does at this point as long as he walks for me. So I'm going to walk him a couple steps. So I'm going to walk him around. I'm looking up where I'm going. I'm going to gently say, whoa. Then I'm going to get off. Good boy. And I get back on the bucket, get back on, and that's what I do each time, making a little further around. To get on the other side, because since he's ready for it, you always want to get on and off the other side once in a while, just for safety precautions, in case you'd ever have an emergency that you have to get off and on the other side. Same step. I'm going to go halfway up. Swing over. What a good boy! Now, I haven't done that in a while with him. And you can see that he's very good. So to get off, you can pick either side to get off. You should try to get off this side a couple times. I'm going to swing off. The same side I come off. Good boy. What a good boy. You want to do that every once in a while, just to let him know that you can get on and off that side. So that's the mounting steps.